Cool. So, time for another fine episode of It's This Meets That. I'm Russ, and
Jared.
we have a quarantine special, I guess. Oh, well, we're not really in quarantine. I'm not sick. You're not sick. I guess you're only quarantined if you're sick, technically. So,
Yeah. No, we're just staying home.
yeah, forever. At this point.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to talk about the last days of American crime.
Yeah. It was great. I love
You're just going right out of the gate with you. Just that's it. We're going to skip what it's all about, all the other info, and you're just going right to it. Was great.
Hot take, it was good. It was very good.
Oh man! So on my side, I would say this dumpster fire was directed by Olivia Megaton. Megaton, it's a pretty awesome name. He's directed other hits, as you probably know, is Taken 2, Taken 3, Transporter 3. Yeah.
This guy did that? Oh,
Yep.
man.
Yeah.
I presume those were acceptable movies. I don't know. I saw Taken 2. I didn't see the third one.
I think I skipped the third one too. I don't know. They're all pretty much all three of those movies are pretty much the same movie, you know.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean the first one's good, but and 2 was okay, and 3 just got over the top. So
It had real actors in it. Like, that's...
yeah, I mean this one does too. I mean you have Edgar Ramírez, Michael Pitt, Anna Brewster, and Charlton Copley. Did you catch that?
Yeah, no, I mean, I meant, like, this movie had real actors in it.
This one we're talking about. Yeah, like I like when I saw Copley pop up, I was like, what is he doing? Like not like he's been in a bunch of like amazing movies, but I mean he was in District 9 and District 9 and the remake of the A-Team, the A Club.
A couple of things.
Yeah. Obviously there's no, we have no budget or production. I'm curious how much this cost them, but it's Netflix, so whatever. They probably just, dumped them a bunch of money, and they used most of it clearly on just going out and probably getting drunk, but they use it nowhere else, I think.
I mean, that was one of the things that because I was talking to Thais about it this morning before I put it on, and I was like, she was like, oh, is this like a movie that we could make a better movie? And I was like, no, like this okay effects. Like it looks like they spent money on this. Like there's actual like this good, not good, but there's like big scenery. There's I don't know. Like it's not a free movie. This isn't one you make with like a handy cam. Like
no, but no. I mean, I don't know. It's just so run of the mill. It's just so bleh.
Like they cost money. Like the
yeah.
Like it was a real movie.
I mean, yeah. I mean, a real movie it exists. It's on IMDb. Yeah. I guess before we go any further, so first of all, what's the fucking movie about? In the not too distant future, as a final response to terrorism and crime, the U.S. government plans to broadcast a signal making it impossible for anyone to knowingly commit unlawful acts. So, like, it's like a plot. Like, that's not bad. I mean, it's kind of interesting, I guess.
Yeah. It's a fun idea.
Does it need to be 2 hours and 28 minutes?
No.
God, no. I was watching it. I was watching this morning and I fell asleep like about an hour into it. Yeah. Yeah. I fell asleep. Then I woke up and I still had like an hour and a half to go. And I was like, how is this possible? I slept for like an hour and the movie just felt like 5 hours long. It's like so boring. Like just so boring.
Yeah, I disagree. I didn't start to get bored until about an hour and 45 in. Like I got almost a full movie's worth of almost enjoyment out of it before it really went off the rails for me.
Oh man. Yeah, so some fast facts because that's your favorite one. I don't know if you looked any up, but so I don't know if you knew this was based on a graphic novel.
No idea. Really?
Yeah. So based on a graphic novel, which now I feel terrible that I will. There's no way I'm gonna read this graphic novel. Like
somebody wrote a story, and like it was actually somebody published this in another form. Like maybe that's good.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, it's acclaimed. I mean, I don't know, everything's acclaimed, but it's acclaimed graphic novel. So I mean, I think probably in a graphic novel world it makes sense, but told in a movie form, it was just butchered by Olivier here.
Yeah, I mean. Can you blame the director for this?
I feel like they tried to get Gerard Butler, but he just maybe wasn't around or something. Like this feels like a Gerard Butler special,
Barry Butts is busy. He's got 302 or something.
It's just 600.
didn't they?
So yeah, it felt like the poor man's like Escape from New York meets Heat. If like both those movies were absolutely terrible.
Mm. Yeah, I guess I could see that. I mean, I don't think I've seen Heat.
Really? What?
I mean, that's like Al Pacino cop movie, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I haven't.
Yeah, Robert De Niro and anyways, that's another episode.
Yeah, I really struggle with a this meets that for this one because
So bad.
it. Well, I think there were just so many things happening. Like it gave me. I would say, all right. Here's my. It's this meets that. It was like. Uh, oh shit! What was that buddy cop movie with? Uh,
Lethal Weapon 2.
sure. Yeah, we can just use any of them. Yes. It was like Lethal Weapon 2 meets Guns Akimbo.
If both those movies were terrible.
Yeah, and Guns Akimbo was kind of terrible. So,
Yeah, that's fair. um, it, is that the one with what's his face where he has his guns duct taped to his hands or something?
Potter, where he has guns bolted to his hands. Yes.
Okay, I didn't see it, but I saw the trailer and I was like, I kind of want to see this because it looks ridiculous.
It was super fun, and I feel like most of this movie was super fun, and also.
I don't.
Sorry, I was going to say neither of them have any plot. There's like no characters that you actually like. Like it's the perfect this meets that I think for me because they both have weirdly crazy amounts of violence for no reason.
There's like no reason for the action to happen at all.
Yeah, and no story, like no cohesive story that you could actually follow from end to end. I had a hard time.
Yeah, I could not. Even when I fell asleep and I woke back up and I was like, I don't know what's going on here. I mean, I don't. Yeah, it just felt like every scene just made no sense.
Yeah. Yes, and then it was followed by another one that wasn't connected to the previous one and also made no sense.
Yeah. I know. Here's another. It's this meets that. It's since we're talking about G-Butts, it's like every Jared Butler movie meets every other Jared Butler movie.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's a pretty good one, right?
Yeah.
Let's fix that.
I think it would have been better.
If G-Butts was in it, probably. It would have been a little more accepting of how bad it was.
Oh, disagree. I feel like he would have rocked this. This is like the perfect role. If he was in the main character's role, I think that guy was the main character. I don't know anymore.
Yeah, I don't either.
But I feel like he could crush that role.
Yeah, I think he would raise it from being just purely bad to maybe awesomely bad if G-Butts is in it.
Yeah, I mean are we starting to talk about the movie because the first 5 minutes I feel like ridiculous. Are we there yet?
Yeah, no, I think let's just crank through it. Oh, the only other fast fact I want to throw out there was one of the writers. So it's two guys. It was Greg Toshini. I'm going to go with, and Rick Remender. Rick Remender. He also wrote Dead Space, the video game.
Huh.
And he wrote a bunch of other video games too. But like that one, like Dead Space is a great fucking game.
It's supposed to be good. Like I've never played it, but
oh yeah, it's fantastic. It's like probably one of my favorite games I'm going to throw out there of all time.
And it has a story that makes sense.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
What happened?
But yeah, no, I think we can just dive right into this thing. So yeah, I mean, just go at it. Like,
I took a lot of notes on this one. There's a lot of pull quotes here because like the quotes from this movie are fantastic. Like the writing is great. Like right out of the gate, like I think it's in the first 10, 15 minutes, playing Jesus with people's brains. You're like, that's not even the expression. Like, why would you say it like that? You're playing brains, presumably.
So I love that your first note here is why wouldn't you let the cigar go out? So the opening scene when he so our main character he pours gas. Like I don't even know if that was connected at all to anything. It's just showing him being a badass.
Well, it was later. Remember when he came back?
I probably slept through that. I have no idea.
I'll remind you when we get there. That's
okay. But the cigar scene, so the opening scene is like this guy in a bathtub all tied up. He's, beaten up by our main guy. He pours him with gas and he puts a cigar in his mouth. He's like, all right, that's a pretty, cool way, I guess, to light someone on fire. It's got a, But my first thought was like, just lean over the tub and spit it out.
Yeah, like a million options, and also he spent like a good, I don't know, 2 minutes narrating why he got diesel gas. You remember that? Like the opening lines,
Yeah.
like, oh, like, yeah, I had to get up early this morning, go get some diesel. Like, uh, you know, I guess I could have used regular gas. Regular gas would have been fine. You know why I picked diesel? Burns longer. I was like, what am I in for? Like that. Those are the opening words of the movie, and that's when you see, like you said, like the guy like sitting there with a rag in his mouth, and you're like,
Yeah.
why
What?
wouldn't the cigar go out? Even like he's sitting there puffing on it, like he's
Yeah.
making more.
Just yeah. Just you can fix this problem. Also, I love that he does this whole thing, shows the room of all dead bodies, and he walks out, and the apartment explodes. From what?
From what, for one, and for two, that guy comes back later. Like that guy, how did he survive that? Like he's covered in burns and he's like has a weird, unexplainable limp. But
Yeah.
other than that, he seems totally fine.
Oh God. And then the cigar one got me right off the bat. So to take a step back, so there's like a female narrator for like the first, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes of the movie, I think. Who is that?
She's the main woman character there. She's like the main character, it turns out. Spoilers for the end. Huge spoiler. Definitely everyone should see it, but
Whatever. At this point, like, yeah, we usually have a signal say, hey, spoiler time, but whatever, fuck this movie. So, yeah, so she was narrating, but then she was narrating when she was actually in scenes and she never referred to her.
yes. Yes.
I was so confused. I was like, I don't know who this person is. Like,
narrating scenes she was unconscious in. Do you remember that? Like after the guy beats her up with heroin, like inexplicably also, and tries to rape her, and you're like, this is really gratuitous. Like this movie does not need this.
no.
And then I'm so, oh, okay, they picked this one to be like the hero moment for this main character, Brick. Can we just talk about?
Oh man, what a great.
Back to the beginning of this movie, they're talking a lot about Johnny D. I'm not following anything here. Who is Johnny? Is Johnny D Brick? Is Johnny D some criminal? They mention him a bunch in the beginning and then never talk about him again.
I have no idea. I literally feel like they just like grabbed, maybe they just went through the graphic novel and grabbed like a single panel in each page.
Yeah.
And they're like, here's a movie.
It seems like.
Because it's the only way I can think about it. That's the only way. Also, I lost track of what city they were in. In the beginning, they were in San Francisco.
Were they?
Yeah, but it definitely was not. It did not look like it was not San Francisco at all. Definitely filmed in like Toronto.
Yeah. See,
but then
I thought that they were in like Vancouver or somewhere. Or
well,
like,
they were trying to end up in Canada, right?
But I thought they were like just like on the other side, like in some shitty city that's like on the border of that is connected somehow to Vancouver.
Like, you mean like shitty cities in like Seattle?
No, Seattle's not connected to Vancouver by a bridge. Like I'm saying, there's like some weird city like right on the border of Canada somehow. Because like there's a bridge to like the next place. Like there's a bridge to Canada right there.
Oh, is there? Is that what that was? I thought that was supposed to be the Golden Gate Bridge.
No, at the end, that was the bridge to Canada. Remember, he's like driving the truck along the bridge, and he like barrels through the Canadian border.
Oh my God, this movie is such a mess. What a mess.
One of my favorite things was the sign. It was like, "Welcome to Canada, land of freedom."
Hey, gotta hammer home that commentary about the U.S.
I'm glad that you read the overview from the tagline from the movie there on IMDb, because the Shelby read that at the beginning. Remember, like basically, like there were 5-10 after the gas scene of like exposition of just being like, and like this is the premise for this movie, just so you're all caught up.
Maybe I fell asleep earlier than I thought. I don't know, man. I was out and I woke back up and I was like, this thing is still on. And I checked the time. I was like, I still have an hour and a half left of this. What the fuck happened?
Did you just like pump in and out?
Yeah, I don't know. I may have blacked out. I don't know. I think I need these 2.5 hours back. So
I so vividly remember every detail of this movie.
Oh my God, that is crazy. I woke up at 7 a.m. to watch this fucking whatever.
That's what we recorded. That's probably
I love the first 5-10 minutes of the movie, cigar scene, and all this. I was like, why didn't you just spit it out? And then there's some parts of exposition there, and I think I was literally like, why is this happening? Why do I care?
You don't. No one does. And then back to his name again for a second, because like it came up again at the end, and I know I keep jumping around a lot, but like,
Sorry.
so his name is Graham Brick. Did that register for you? He has a phone. They say it like a couple of times. It's like on his mugshot when he goes to the police office and shit.
Yeah.
Remember that? Like he has a full name, and at the end, when she's like in the cab of the truck professing her love for him as he's dying, she calls him Brick the whole time. She's like, Brick, I love you. I'm like, do you know his first name?
Well, maybe it's that criminal last name thing. I think you go by the last name.
But she's like, I love you.
It's like two like bros using their last names, but it's like, yeah, I love you, Brick.
Also, so it comes up again when after he's like going crazy at the end and like kills those two cops or whatever.
Yeah.
What are like the little pills he took? Because I have a distinctive memory from early in the movie. Like I wrote this down. See one of my notes there. Neurotoxin, damage.
So he had that in the very beginning in the bar when she walks in.
Yeah, and it was like supposed to be poison. I thought.
I'd fuck if I know.
They set it up as poison, and then they don't explain what it does to him, other than seemingly saves his life for a minute or two.
Allows him to survive like a shotgun blast to the stomach and a shotgun blast to the ear. Which, by the way, he wouldn't be able to hear "I love you, Brick" anyways. Maybe she knew that. Maybe she's like, he's deaf. He can't fucking hear this. Like
also, like the shotgun is not a precision tool that you're gonna remove someone's ear with. Like
I mean, there's definitely like, you have to suspend some disbelief here, but holy smokes, that's tough. Like,
there's also back to the relationship at the end when she's saying "I love you," like they've come. I mean, they've had sex like 4 times in the movie.
Yeah.
Very graphically, like pornographically.
Yeah, the second one was a bit aggressive. I was like, whoa, okay.
Yeah, I was like, well, why are we doing this? But I think they set it up. Am I wrong that this in the first time they do that? There is no like this is implied to be the first time they're meeting, isn't it? Like they just met, right?
Yes.
They just met, and then they're like trying to be flirty, and I'm like, oh, what better way to be flirty? I love that line of like, oh,
yeah,
blew off my list. And then the music in that scene. Now, it's like, boofs, 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 boofs. Now I want to be your dog. Now I want to be your dog.
I was like, what is this? The music as a whole was like just random tracks from like the early 2000s. It felt like it's like what? Who? What?
And then that whole scene was a setup for that. Like he's like, well, what was the item on your to-do list? And she's like, fuck a loser. What a payoff!
Oh my god! Maybe this movie was better than I thought.
This is great. That's what. And then, like when he first meets we haven't talked about Kevin at all yet.
I don't even know who fucking Kevin is. Who's Kevin?
Kevin is like the other main character, Kevin Cash.
Kevin Cash. Oh yeah, Kevin Cash Money. That's Michael Pitt, who's like a legit actor.
He's a legit actor who's awful in this movie. He did a bad job.
He's like so annoying.
Yeah, and in that first scene when he meets him, and he's got a Graham Brick has a gun in his face, and then he's like,
"You can just use his last name, by the way. You don't have to use his first name."
No, I'm going to insist on using his first name. That 5 words bit where he's like, "I got 5 words for you that'll save my life."
Oh.
And then he talks for 10 minutes.
That's before Brick. I'm using last names only here. That's just before Brick's like, you got 5 seconds, and he's like, I got 5 words, and then the conversation's like 20 minutes long. It's not 5 words at all. It's like what?
Yeah, the actual 5 words were like Rory, like
suicide, I, and then he made a sentence out of I.
Yeah, it was like I, and then like I don't remember the 4th one, and it was revenge, right?
Yeah, that's right, revenge. Eye roll. Fuck yeah, he was a pretty annoying character. He was not interesting at all. He was just like obnoxious. He's like the obnoxious, like, yeah. He's like that person who's trying too hard, you know?
But also, Kevin Cash is a fantastic name.
That is a pretty solid name.
It's like somebody read the book, like writing movies for dummies, and then wrote this movie, because there were so many times where they were like, oh, they're like, no one's gonna know what's going on here. Instead of showing them, we'll just have someone say what's happening.
Yeah,
like,
so much exposition everywhere.
Like they're like at the end when he's like barreling through the border, they have that announcement come over the PA that you can hear. That's like, attention, everyone, the border is now closed.
It's like, what? So the screenwriter Carl Gajusek.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, born in San Fran, 68. He's been around for a while. He wrote like Oblivion, November Man. Like, I mean, Oblivion was so kind of meh.
Yeah.
But
not
a lot.
No, not prolific.
No.
And for a good reason.
Probably.
This was not good.
No. Like, I kind of want to support the graphic novel, but I don't. Like, this was just kind of like a, oh man. Okay, so it was like what was that? The first 10 minutes of the movie we just talked about, pretty much, like, because it's a 4-hour long movie.
Yeah. Oh, we're like a quarter of the way through my notes. So yes.
Okay, let's move on a little bit here. So, API, really?
Yeah. What?
Really?
I mean, we're moving on back to like the first 5 minutes of exposition in the movie when they explained what API was.
It's like, the connection to like API, really, like.
Oh, they're like, oh, that's a technology word.
Yeah, it's a technology acronym. Yeah, people will get this one. That was an eye roll moment. Oh, another big eye roll moment for me. There was many in this one, but the ones I remember was that, and then the one where Kevin Cash there when they're in the club, he tells what's her face to go get drinks, whatever. And like as that scene, just before that scene ends, he turns to G Butts, poor man G Butts, and he goes, "Yeah, it's the last days of American crime." And he fucking. And I just fucking hold on it. I'm like, wow.
Look, all right, if you look at my notes a little bit down on this page here, you'll see where I wrote, they said it.
And not like in like some subtle way either. It was just like, yeah, the last days of American crime. And they held on it for like, I don't know, probably 5 minutes. I don't know, this movie's 2 hours and 30 minutes. I don't know what the fuck else they're doing, you know?
The setup is great. Where he was like, yeah, like, have a drink, man. Like, it's a celebration. Like, it's a toast to like the last days of American crime. Like you said, oh, that was
God.
Like, what kind of? They make this guy out to be a super bum, and then they like show later that he's actually super fancy and rich. But he's like, what kind of scotch is he drinking in that dilapidated warehouse where?
Yeah, and that was a whole. Oh God, that's a whole nother thing. The whole family thing when he goes sees his dad for like I don't know why. Why are they there? What's he getting from his dad? Guns or a grenade launcher? Do they even use that rocket launcher?
I didn't say they had no reason being like. Well, I mean, they did say, and that Brick was like, "What are we doing? You trying to get me killed? Like your dad has a hit out on me." Like, and he's like, "No, don't worry about it. Like we got this."
It's like what?
What are you talking about? And then, like the shouting, the whole scene where
yeah, the brother and sister yelling.
Perfect. It was amazing. Like the dad's yelling and the brother and sister yelling at each other. He's like, well, daddy doesn't, blah, blah. And I was like, I love how he's calling himself daddy.
God, so weird, so bad, so just, yeah, that was weird.
Like everything about everything in this was weird. Like they're back to like the movies for dummies book.
Yeah.
There are like countdown clocks everywhere in the movie that like
yes,
how much time is left.
like,
this isn't subtle.
Yeah, it's also like, what does it matter? Like, it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter. Like that time doesn't. It's not doing anything. It's not applying any pressure to me at all. It's just like, who cares? Cut it out.
The other scene in kind of the middle, maybe I don't know even when this was, but that I really loved was in the police station.
Oh God, I have a whole thing about the police station stuff, but go ahead.
Yeah, no, we can talk about it right now because
Yeah.
it was like what a roller coaster ride of like first the cop who is then built up to be like a main character, like Sawyer is his name. In
Yeah,
case you,
that's Charlton Copley.
yeah, he's like main character, and then they just like
Poof.
nothing,
Yeah.
nothing. And so he's like, so he walks over and he like seems like a nice guy, and he's like, oh, like we got a real banged up woman out there, Sarge. Like, can you help me with this one? Which you're like, wait, first of all,
Yeah.
why do you need that guy?
I was just gonna say, I was like, can you let's pause on that one. That pissed me off so much. Like we're following him all the way to the back of this room. What a weird police station, anyways. And then follow him all the way back. It's like, just do your job. Like, isn't this your job? Is to be at the front desk and managing weird shit?
Yes, and there's 100 cops there also. Like, why couldn't it be any of them? If he needed backup, like it could have been anyone else.
Why the sergeant?
He was talking at the podium. I really need you for this.
Yeah, just you. No one else here. Just you.
Then he goes back to her and he's like, "Oh, excuse me, ma'am. Like you can't be behind the desk through my files." And he's like being wicked polite and like super nice out of nowhere. And he's like, "Excuse me, miss. Like, please, really, you shouldn't do that." And she's like, "Fuck you, cop. I'm gonna do whatever I want." And then out of nowhere, like the guy comes with a gun, and all of a sudden, he turns into like the most ruthless guy who forces him to shoot himself in the. What?
that was definitely a moment of what the fuck. And then his line through the entire movie was there was no need for him.
Oh.
He did nothing. He did absolutely nothing in the entire movie.
We did the ride along with him, like through the city. Like, remember that part? And, like, first of all, these cop cars look like different. Inexplicably, like this seems like the future, and somehow everything is from the 80s.
Yes.
Like, oh shit, the future, we regressed 40 years.
That's what happens, man. When you that's what happens, you know.
And then spend so much time with him, like you see
so much
at home in his shower, and like.
I think I fell asleep for that part.
No, and like right after they introduce it, right after that scene where he blows this guy's head off in the police station, and the Sarge comes over and he's like, "Hey, that's rough about what happened to you." You just killed that guy.
Oh my god, it's so weird. But I will give him one thing. The one thing I told you, because I told you just to watch the first hour of this movie, don't watch the entire thing, but you did anyways, and I applaud you for that. But the one scene I told you to fast forward to, and we're jumping ahead, but we'll come back. The scene when Shelby's in the police station towards the end, and they have like this fight in the room with all the glass things, and she's literally just getting tossed into glass.
Yes. Yeah. You mean the scene where they kill Sawyer, the main character Sawyer, and they never talk about it again? He impales himself on the floor on glass. They're like, oh, like his neck is now cut with a piece of glass.
He's done. Get him out of here.
Yeah. Also, speaking of the cops, can we talk about the implant? They never explained it, right? Did they ever make them immune? Like, what was the implant? They never said it.
I thought the implant was so they wouldn't be impacted by it.
That's what I thought, but they never explicitly talked about it. They were just like, oh, like, can I get on the list to get an implant? And you're like, is this something shady? Like, is this something that we're supposed to be like, oh, like the cops are trying to maintain some kind of ability to shoot people, or are we supposed to think, oh, well, of course, naturally you need a police force, even though they explicitly said 5 minutes ago that there will no longer be a police force. What were the implants for? Like, I don't get it.
Like, how does someone, maybe it's lost in translation. So you have the writer who wrote this. He's been around for a long time. He hasn't written too much, but he's written movies that have been made, and two that had, I mean, Jesus, he wrote November Man. It had, Pierce Brosnan in it. It's like Oblivion, Tom Cruise. Like, so he's written these movies, screenplays for his movies.
Yeah,
How did Trespass? Yeah, Nicole Kidman and Nicolas Cage. Like, okay, so he's written like 3 movies that were made, with big people in it.
sure.
How did
Wait, what, the King's Man is going to be him?
Yeah, what's that?
Isn't that's like
Oh, it's the prequel to The Kingsman.
this is a nightmare. Wait, this guy's in charge of that? I love the Kingsman. No.
Matthew Vaughn's involved though writing it, so you're right.
Okay.
Anyways,
Yes.
who read through this and was like, "Yeah, this makes sense. This is logical."
No one.
So police station stuff like I don't even know. I don't even know where to go from here. I feel like talking to this movie. I feel like the movie, like
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. And
right, just kind of rambling, and
a storyline other than like I think they're trying to I bet they're gonna try and get out of the country.
that was it to Canada.
Yeah, to Canada. So like where there's definitely no extradition. I think is my favorite thing. One of my favorite things in the movie because I loved so much this movie. They're trying to establish Shelby, who's also the main character, and then seemingly the main character, and then somehow is like barely in the movie. Like we don't know anything about her, but she's in a bunch of scenes.
Yep.
And so they're trying to establish her as being like technologically savvy, and they're like, oh,
she's
like,
a hacker.
they're like, oh, remember she hacked MIT, and I'm like, wait a second, that's probably not that hard. Like it's a university. Like hacking the student records at MIT is probably really not that hard. And then they're like, what's harder than hacking MIT? The FBI. You're like, it's not the FBI, and that's also a plot point somehow.
Well, I love that they're just using 3-letter acronyms that are like important sounding, right?
Yeah. Well, they're like, I think they're trying to paint these as like the most like tech savvy organizations on the planet. You're like,
yes.
Why wouldn't you think like the CIA or like the NSA or like
major banks or something?
I don't like anything except MIT and the FBI. We're like, seriously?
That's the best you can come up with.
She gets around. She's a pro.
She knows what she's doing.
Yeah. Like,
oh my god.
I don't know. And then so speaking of like when there were 2 really good lines about go keep it on this one for a second.
Oh yeah.
The 2 lines that I love.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, right. One neurotoxin collateral damage goes back to those pills. We've led to believe they're poison, and I feel like I have a lot of neurotoxin collateral damage from watching.
Yes.
I'll never recover from this financially.
Netflix owes me $2.
Like the dialogue is so bad. So like when they go to like the criminal lair the first time, and he's like, "Can I get you a drink? Cocaine, perhaps?" This isn't how criminals talk.
Oh my god.
Do it that way. And then when she's narrating stuff, hold on, yeah, scroll up a little bit. I love the sometimes you get to see the bullet with your name on it. Sometimes everything is just bullshit. It's read to be this like really profound.
and it's not. It's just bad.
It doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything. It means absolutely nothing.
And then the last one that I wrote down in its entirety there down the bottom is like "you're hard to find." Guess that's kind of what I do though, right? And that was the whole line, and you're like, these like objects don't follow. Like the subject of the sentence is not the same.
Nope.
The structure makes no sense. And then they're like, "Oh, time to have sex," and that was the second time. Yeah, when it was basically porn. And you're like, wait, is this full penetration? Like,
yeah, that's probably when I fell asleep after that.
Yeah. and then the bank guy. Remember when he goes to like is it the bank guy or is it like the U.S. Treasury guy? I have no idea who that guy was.
Yeah, fuck if I know, dude.
When he goes and like makes that deal about something.
Sure. I don't think you're lying to me.
Yeah. And so he's like, oh, like, well, what are you going to do with all that cash you've secreted away? And I was like, it's secreted. You can say secreted. That's the context that this is using it in. You secreted away the money. You don't secreted away, like what? And nobody corrected him. Like, that made it into the final cut of this movie.
Oh, God, I that one I just must have, maybe I just dumbed down a notch and I missed it. I don't know.
What is he secreting?
The money, I guess. I don't know. Oh, God.
I think you gave up on this movie.
I gave up on it so hard until the very, very end, which we'll get to.
Yeah. I'm happy to lead this one. I love this movie.
I think it's kind of turning on me now.
Yeah, all the product placement is great. We can jump the middle and the end here and say, like, how many times did Kevin just like shout Armani at like no one? Armani!
So many times.
And then the Mercedes ad at the end. The whole like, I don't think they hadn't come back to other parts. There's a few other things, but like
whatever.
Give them the gist of what happens in the it's the last 5 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, it's the last 5 minutes of the movie. So I think everyone's dead pretty much, except for I guess our heroine here, Shelby, right, the hacker who hacked MIT and FBI.
Yeah, the main character that we know nothing about.
Yeah, she's alive with her sister, by the way.
Okay, I thought that was her sister. I wasn't sure though.
So at first, there was there was no sense of anyone being there, and then they had a wide shot, and all of a sudden there was a woman in the background. You couldn't really make out who it was, and you're like, oh, that's his sister. But there's like no context of like how did they get together at some point? I don't even remember.
No, and then can we talk about what she's doing at the beginning of that scene? She's pouring someone's ashes into a lake.
She's pouring Brick's brother's ashes into the lake.
Was that a plot point? Did I miss that? Like, how did that happen?
He must have had, like, when did he get cremated and how did he get them? And it must have been something they shared, maybe, like, a little pillow talk.
Importantly, was he carrying it with him the whole time? Because he went straight from the end to getting in a truck that he's never been in before and barreling through the Canadian border.
To just be dead.
Yeah, like, at what point did he collect his brother's ashes?
He must have had it in the bag where he had the pills. So he had the pills, the brother's ashes, and the money in there, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Baffling. So anyway,
so she pours the ashes out, and they do a nice close up on the fucking canister. It's got his name, just in case you forgot who this was, because there was no context of this ever supposed to be a thing. Maybe there was, I don't know. And they had his like birth date on it too. Like what? And then it's the two of them. It's like, the woman, she stands up, okay, whatever, and it's like, okay, this moment, whatever, by a lake in Canada, and it's her sister. And they turn around and they get into a Mercedes, and all of a sudden, literally the last 3 minutes of the movie is just them driving through the Canadian countryside like it's a Mercedes ad. It felt like a car commercial. It's like every single car commercial, just picture the last 3 minutes of this movie, but in a Mercedes.
Yeah, I thought I saw at the bottom of the screen it come up and say like stunt driver on a controlled track or whatever.
On an enclosed course. Like the overhead shot, I was like, is this movie still? Is like there's going to be something else that's going to happen now? It's like, nope.
Oh, that was the end.
No, Mercedes literally paid for the movie.
It looked beautiful.
Well, yeah, it looked great for a car ad,
Sure. It was like, the Trans-Canadian Highway is gorgeous. If you
beautiful.
Get a chance. And then, but also, your point about setting. So I thought this was West Coast. And then I guess, like, at this point, they're implying she's made it super far. But, like, for some reason, they're just like, Trans-Canadian Highway, Ontario. And you're like, wait, how did she get to
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Hold on. What the fuck with this movie? Now I can't type.
At the very end, they're like, yeah, she's in Ontario for some reason. So, like, she is driven across all of Canada.
Well, that just runs all the way across, so she could still be in.
No, but the sign said Ontario.
Oh, you're right. It did.
She started on the West Coast and drove for 2 weeks. Like, we have no context of time.
Which is funny for a movie that had a countdown clock the entire movie. They kept referencing it, and then we have no idea what we're doing.
Yeah, baffling. I mean, I guess it's not that far. Looking at a map. for people who aren't looking at a video of this.
I mean, I don't know. It still just makes no sense. But
I don't know. So, can we also call out? So we don't know. Not only do we not know where this is set, but we also don't know when it's set. And so I'm assuming this is like distant future because they're coming up with this crazy sound technology and whatever else. And somehow, so they're in the scene with the banker guy, or not the banker guy, the dad, Kevin's dad, and they're like doing a bunch of exposition about whatever's going on. And yeah, wait, does the Wikipedia page say when it was set?
you keep going with your thought, and I'll see if I can find something here.
Yeah, and so he's just talking about, he's like, what do you like? We're not criminals anymore. We're the bank. He's like, we issue credit cards, and like, we charge people 25%. And I was like, in what dystopian future only like this seems so far away? Our interest rate's only 25% on credit cards. Like nothing has changed from right now. Like interest rates on credit cards are 25% right now.
I think it's like just near future. I don't know. It doesn't really say in here, but man, I'm curious to read this all the way through because it's like literally the next day, blah blah blah, and it's like, oh god, this plot description is even terrible.
Like the thing is, like society has devolved into not like anarchy. Like the country is in ruins. They make that very clear. They're like, there's so much crime. That's why we're doing this. The whole premise of the movie. So it's got to be. It can't be that far. Like this has to be so far in the future. And if there's so much crime, why isn't the economy worse? Like why are there still credit cards? Like
yeah.
They make it look like society has collapsed.
Even though in the opening scene, he's like overlooking a bunch of people just like walking around, and there's like speedboats cruising through like the water. It's like,
yeah, it's like people like stripping on top of cars. Remember the first?
Forgot about that. It was so long ago. That was like 20 days ago that I watched that scene.
Yeah, it's anarchy, and they're like, well, there's still credit cards and like a financial institution and structures.
By the way, what is that a sign of anarchy? Like just woman with fake boobs dancing on top of a car? Is that like, if you see that, it's like, we've hit it. This is it. We're in the middle of anarchy right now.
I thought the same thing. And like, if this is the situation that she's in, like, she's not safe.
She's far from fucking safe. If this is like, it is just, she's far from safe.
Yeah. Like if the rest of the scene is true, there were guys like throwing dollars at her from the side of this burnt out car that she was dancing on top of.
Like, why throw dollars? Like, if the country is so collapsed, what is money? Like, what is
the same reason we have credit cards? And in that scene also, I love the right great there too. Like that weird plot point about him, like sleeping with his dad's second wife. Like I wrote that line down in verbatim. What kind of sicko fucks his stepmother? Because in what world should someone write that sentence?
The straight face. Like, how can you write that sentence?
What kind of sicko fucks his stepmother? And he's like, I introduce you to her.
That whole scene was so weird. I was like, what is happening? Where am I? What is going on?
Kissing his sister on the lips, and he's like, oh, like I can see up your skirt. Like, look at, I can practically see your, and then it like cuts away. Like, oh, you can't say vagina because
yeah,
you've gone too far now.
It feels like it would have felt like it was like a really forced way to show like how bad things are, right? Like, or I don't know, like, or how creepy this character is. It's like, oh god, I feel gross.
He kills his dad, and he's like, "What is it like a knife that he throws into his head perfectly?" Like,
there's a tomahawk axe, dude.
Oh my god, yeah, and they make it look like he's still aware. Like he could have easily gotten off a few more shots, probably finished his son, and probably quick too.
Fucking end of the movie.
Somehow doesn't, and then he seems Kevin is like sorry, inexplicably. He's just like, you just threw a tomahawk in your dad's face, and he's like, son of a bitch, you had to shoot me, didn't you? Like it's like a prank show.
Yeah. He got shot in the stomach and still lives. I don't know if they covered that. I don't know. There's a lot of stomach shots and people still living. I don't know. It just seems for something that's so violent, it seems so contradictory that you get shot in the stomach and still live.
Yeah. thing too, because I'm like, this is a Netflix movie, so there's not really a rating as far as I know. Is it rated R? Like, is there an actual rating on this?
I think it's just like MA, right? I think that's all it is.
Yeah, because you're like, there was like
Yeah.
a lot of like really gratuitous like violence and like weird kind of like rapey stuff. Like it didn't have to be there for the plot.
No, not one bit. Not one fucking bit.
Like, and I don't, and I'm not like a prude. I don't care usually. Like if it makes sense in the case of the movie, then like whatever, do your art. It didn't make sense here. Like they just randomly threw in these scenes.
It wasn't even like 100%. It wasn't like there was any meaning or purpose behind it to tell the story. It was just like there to be there.
Oh, little the old ultra violence for
like the girl topless dancing in the car.
Yeah.
It's like what
does this help?
Is the anarchy's happening. That's what happens. Chaos. That's what happens.
Then I think it's the climax of the movie, right? When he gets like kidnapped by, I guess it's one of the climaxes. There's many climaxes of this movie. A lot of things happen. Right after the scene with the dad, and then you think he makes it out. Okay, you're like, oh shit, like wow, they really pulled off this escape, and then all of a sudden he gets like kidnapped by. Was that Lonnie? Was that like the dad's like manservant, or was that some other weird gang thing, or was it all the same gang?
I don't know. I think it was, and that was the guy who ended up kidnapping the girl too, right? And doing a heroin shoot up thing. Yeah, I don't fucking know. This movie.
But when they had him wake up and do the POV punching in the face, he was like, bah, bah. It's like slow mo.
It's like there was like no consistency in terms of like how this movie was shot. Like it was just like, oh, this would be cool. Let's do a point of view fucking. We haven't done this yet. No one's gonna expect it. Let's just do this.
And it was like so fake. Like it was so funny. Like, I just couldn't stop laughing.
Oh, it was comical. It was 100% comical.
And then I'm thinking, who is this guy? Also, like, is that Lonnie? I think it might be Lonnie.
I don't know, man.
Then he brings back Bernie Sanders there.
It's not. No, it's not Lonnie. Lonnie was the squirmy guy. I think it was like, I don't even know.
Johnny D. Johnny D. Top billing here. Like this is a top 10 billing. It's Johnny D.
I don't know. I have no idea. This guy doesn't even have a photo in IMDb. Sidell Turner. Who was that?
I don't know.
News anchor 1. Get out of here. What's going on here?
Names too.
Oh God, Normington, Hansie. So this is a problem with like doing like a take on a graphic novel, right? So it's like let's compare this from like Sin City, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or even G Butts 300, right? That was a graphic novel, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
So, but look at Sin City because I'm more familiar with that one. And it's like the way it was directed, or even Watchmen too. Like Watchmen, I actually love that movie. It's like one of the only Zack Snyder movies I actually really loved.
I like Watchmen Live.
Because I thought it was great because like it was he did basically a perfect, I thought, like pain for pain like rendition of the graphic novel to the movie, and I was like, this is great. Sin City was like, it was focused on the characters, and like they had they told their little story, they told their arc, told their point, jumped to another character, and they had time with them. It's like this was just like a splattering of like everyone and no one I cared about. It's like you could do this in a way that like makes more sense, like divide them up. Like you could tell one story arc at his point of view, you could tell his entire story and then do the next person, or you know what I mean? Like you can do this in a way that like actually makes fucking sense. Like play with time a bit more than like, I don't know.
So much nonsense. Like
so much.
Well, like, and then they did like a weird comedy take. Do you remember when at the end when they were trying to break into the vault or whatever they were doing, and he like puts that landmine out there, the mine on the bomb on the thing, and he's like, how much time do we have? And he's like, 10 seconds, more or less. And then like look at the camera, and they're like, well, and then start to run away. What? Why would you do that? Nothing makes sense at all. And then, like, speaking of nothing makes sense, the core premise, the signal.
Yeah.
API signal. Like they never explain how it actually works. Like, does it have to be continuous? Is this something that now broadcasts forever? Because it seems like when it stops, it wears off, and people can do whatever they want.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just on all the time, maybe. But it also seems like really debilitating. Like people just can't do anything.
I'm very confused about how all this works, and they make it. I don't know.
But no, no, you're right. Like I'm very confused too, because like, yeah, I don't know. Was it like a one-time thing, or is it just constantly running? But it seemed like when it was constantly running, people were like they couldn't do anything.
Yeah,
and
like,
I guess that makes sense. And yeah, sure, that's stopping crime because people just can't do anything. So, sure.
Right. And that was like right after that, like when he's battling it out there with Kevin and the shotgun, and first of all, when Kevin rolls up like and becomes the betrayer all of a sudden and shoots him, and he's like, "You're never there for the people you love." What? You didn't know this character until like an hour ago. Like,
oh God! And the whole twist that he killed his brother was just so stupid and so just poorly executed. It was like, well, yeah, because he's still around and he's the one who set this whole thing up. Like,
yes. And he's like, "Oh, I figured out how to beat it. Like, I just don't feel feelings anymore." And you're like, what?
It was all because of that fight and like they overjuiced him. I don't know. I was so confused by that.
Yeah. And then it got to the point where Brick started to not feel feelings anymore and he could shoot people again. Or maybe that's why he took the pills, I guess.
That's what it was. So the pills maybe just block that.
Yeah, the poison pills block them.
Oh my God! I think so. I will give one positive out of this. I mean, I still want to go through all your notes here because why does he have this kind of relationship with his sister? Very uncomfortable. It's true. I'd say the one positive of this movie though is that it makes me feel confident now that I could write a movie and sell it to Netflix.
Yes, immediately.
Like, hands down, no doubt, I could write a movie, send it to them, and I'd be like, sure.
Yeah.
Here's fucking $100,000. I'd be like, that's fine.
It seems easy to do.
Very easy. I don't even need a graphic novel source material to write something like this.
No, of course not. You could just make something up. It doesn't have to make sense. It can be in any order.
Just it can be in any order. Just have something and sell it to them cheaply. It's like, fine, I'll write fucking 40 of these in a year. Are you kidding me? Here you go. It's the whole universe.
What kind of sicko fucks a stepmother?
Oh, that dialogue is just so.
His last word. When presumably until now the main character Graham dies. His last words. I just crossed something off my list. You're like, oh, way to bring up the to-do list, acknowledging the fact that you only met a few days ago. And she loves you now.
Hey, love at first sight, man. It happens, you know? Who knows? Do you think, wait, what was the to-do list item? Him crossing the border and getting to Canada?
No, I think it was like being loved by a woman. I think it was her telling him that he loves her, that she loves him. That was the thing he crossed off his list.
I think I actually just physically eye rolled. You can see me, dude. I think I just actually eye rolled on that one. That's fucking brutal. Yeah. What was this scene you're talking about? 107?
Oh, that's the one. That's the one where they're just shouting at each other.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I fucking pull that up, but oof.
Yeah, that's the one where like all of a sudden everyone's just shouting at everyone, and you're like,
I was like, this is painful. Can someone just shoot someone and end this? Can Brick just shoot all three of them and move on? Like, he knows the plan. Why did he need him, Kevin Cash, anyways? Was there something he had?
No, it doesn't seem like it. He was just a liability. And like, oh yeah, wait, back to the dialogue being so good.
Okay, go ahead. I got another point after this, but go ahead.
He gets like kidnapped and lit on fire by the burned man, Bernie Sanders, as I call him.
Feel the burn.
Yeah, when he rolls up and the guy's like smoking a cigar. First of all, you're like, how can this guy be so close to fire? Like, how is he able to set fire to this trailer now? Like, I've gotten, minor burns on myself cooking stuff and whatever else.
Yeah.
Being close to heat, really, really hurts.
Yeah, man, PTSD right there. You know, it could just be anything. Something psychological. How you were lit on fire, blown out of your apartment, and now you're lighting someone else on fire.
And he's like, and he's got a cigar there, and then Brick goes, "I thought you quit smoking." Unbelievable.
I think the problem with the movie was that it needed to be that the entire time, but it wasn't.
Yeah,
Like it needed to really hone in on like the fucking stupidity and goofiness of it all and just like embrace it, but it kind of like tried to tread this line of like serious and trying to like share some type of commentary in the world, which by the way, this movie was also came out like the worst possible time. It's like, whoops, who's the fucking ad genius at Netflix that came up with this one?
Well, guys, we spent $30 million on this. We have
30 million, I think, is being generous. Holy shit.
someone has to see this.
Yeah, the two idiots talking right now are the only two that actually saw it.
Like outside of the guns, I feel like the effects in the movie were like not bad. Like the makeup was good. Like everything was like it seemed expensive. You know what I mean? Like it seemed like a movie that they probably spent like $30-40 million on. I don't know.
Yeah. They spent 34 million on it and they spent like $5 on the script.
Right.
Cleaning that up. Like they're like, fuck it. It's done. It ends, it starts, it middles, it ends. Go fucking make it. Here you go.
Yeah. Nothing made any sense at all. And I love it. I loved it. I thought I kind of like want to watch it again.
Oh God.
The more we talk about it, the more I'm like, oh, maybe Thais would enjoy this. Maybe she
No. No way. No way.
I wanted to go back and when he's shooting the cops in the truck like 1,000 times at the end there, I wanted to count every round because it's slow enough that you totally could. And I'm just curious, how many rounds are left in that gun?
Oh God, that whole scene, that thing was stupid too. It's like, why is this taking so long? Why is he shooting them so much? They saved his life, technically.
Yeah, they spared him, I guess.
Right, like they killed the guy who was about to kill him. And why is this like a 5-minute long shootout? Like, dude, just get it over with. Just do it. Just be done. Be done with this.
I think the last thing that I got hung up on was how did he beat it? Like when Kevin's talking about, he's like, oh yeah, I just like stopped caring about, I stopped having feelings, but that's really all they left it at. We talked about it earlier for a couple of seconds, like they really just left it at that. He was like, oh, I just beat the crap out of people in prison until all of a sudden I could continue to beat the crap out of people even though they were playing the signal. None of it made no logic. Like the in-movie logic didn't apply to itself.
Yeah, I'm curious who like edited this movie too, because it's like, man, you had to have been like, I don't know what to do with this. Like, why do I edit this to make fucking sense?
And barreling through the cops at the end like he did at the border. Oh, he just like barreled through like 10 Jersey barriers there, whatever they are, the concrete.
Yeah.
It, like rolled this truck through a million of them. The truck is unscathed. The truck is really fine. Probably a Mercedes truck, I would assume.
Probably.
And then makes it, and then goes through the Canadian border, and no one follows him. He like drives through all night. They show it going through all night, and it's the morning, and he pulls up into a town.
Really? Did I sleep through that part too? I thought he just plowed through his daytime and he stopped and like a bunch of Canadian cops pulled out with their guns, which I was like, Canadians have guns? I didn't think that.
Yeah, no, but now it's the middle of the night, plowing through the border, and he's like, and they just drive through the night. And then they get to the morning and they pull up in this like, I don't know, pull up like behind a warehouse. Like where even is that, the final scene there with and then they have like seemingly hours together. Like she wakes up and she's like, oh, like, are we okay? Brick? And then that's when he dies. And then the cops show up like hours later.
Oh
like,
my God.
Why wasn't anyone following him from the border? No one, there were helicopters. They showed a couple of helicopters. Like, why weren't they like following him?
Because there's a certain point where logic gets in the way of telling a story, and
yeah, logic is nothing.
Fuck logic. I don't know if there's anything else to say about it, really.
No, I think we did it justice.
But this is probably the best critics' consensus. This crime is punishment.
Real good ones here.
This guy loved it. This guy, Mark C, loved it.
Can we click into this 5-star review here?
Oh God, a cinematic master. Okay, so now we're kicking in over to the reviews here.
Yeah, we have to be better at announcing segments.
Yeah.
Time for review.
I'll fix that in post, like most things. A cinematic masterpiece. Olivier Megaton has crafted a pinnacle of artistic expression, even as merely a direct-to-streaming product managed to outperform all of this spring's cinematic blockbusters. This is an impressive feat, but it does not stop there. Right up there with the best in the hollowed halls of darkened seats and quiet popcorn munching. Good use of adjectives right there. Anna Brewster, Edgar Ramírez, Michael Pitt star in his action overflowing 27-star showing. Wait, what? Action overflowing 20. What is that? What? I don't know what that means.
27 people that you might recognize in this movie. Like, it does have a surprisingly good cast of like people. These are actors.
Presumably. This is the only thing this person has said correct so far. Putting fugacious brilliance, which can literally be called superior to the sum of all the acting you can witness on the big screen without an umbrella or a driver's license. What? It's a lockdown action movie. Laugh. Be thankful it isn't the 1920s Spanish flu when home entertainment consisted of books and black and white radio.
What? So, Russ, do you know what fugacious means?
No.
I just looked it up because I also didn't know. Fugacious means fleeting. So putting on fleeting brilliance. So like they're saying there are parts of this that were brilliant.
He's got to be joking.
Yes, I think this is a fake ad.
Yes, 100%. It's still a good read though.
Yeah, well written. What do the bad reviews say?
What if not one of the worst films I've ever seen?
Yeah, that's fair.
We got Spanish film, Filme Longo, Para Uma Historia Curta. Yeah, not good. Hey, movie studios hire me. I can make away with the morons. Put this crap together.
Wait. Here's a good review. I don't know how it got a big 0 from the critics. Sure, the dialogue sucked and the movie was disjointed. As an action movie with car chases and explosion, it wasn't that bad. It's worth watching if you have 2.5 hours to waste. 3 stars.
So none of this makes sense. None of this makes sense at all.
Yeah. I'm on board.
Yes, the dialogue sucked and the movie was disjointed. Period. 0%. That's like literally what a movie's supposed to do is have good dialogue.
3 stars, Russ. What did the critics say?
Oof.
I feel like they're better at words. Like the top review here. Don't care about story, character, or words. Even you would be disappointed. The zombified husk of a heist movie it wants to be.
So yeah, that's the review of the reviews there. Pretty brutal. But yeah, so I mean, all in all, I would not recommend spending 2.5 hours of your life watching this movie.
I would. We're going to disagree on this one, I think.
All right, I'll give it there's 2 reviews here. The cinematic review it's fucking terrible. Don't waste your time. If you're bored and you're with 3 or 4 friends and you have a lot of alcohol in the room, drink responsibly, but drink enough to enjoy this movie.
Yeah, and you will. You will. Laugh
because it doesn't fit Awesome Bad though. That's the problem, and I don't like maybe like. Do you think it was even trying for that, or do you think it was trying to be serious? Like
this was like right up there for me with Laserhawk and some of the other best terrible movies. I like it. It was really bad, but also enjoyable.
Neither one of those things. I slept through most of it.
Yes, you can't even talk about it. I watched this intently. You heard me talk about this movie. I love this movie.
I slept through, honestly, actually, I only think I slept through like maybe 10 minutes of it, apparently. I don't know.
It's I know. The last days of American crime.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ. There's so many other better movies we could have watched.